As I said in the debate the other night, the Wall Street Journal called because there was a report out that this congressman lost in Pittsburgh, so they called the RNC to see who the person was that won, because they didn't have me on any list, and the RNC didn't have my name. That's how unlikely a candidate I was to win. I got not only no money, they didn't even know who I was. I ran for re-election after they redistricted me. We all know about that here, right? They redistricted me into a district with a 24-year Democratic incumbent in a 71% Democratic district. I went in the first 2 years and I was a reformer. The House bank scandal that you know because of Jim Nussle's work. Jim and I worked together with John Boehner, as it turned out. And we blew the lid off the bank in the post office scandal when it was a reformer who went in there and did the right thing. And I got, in a 71% district, I got 60% of the vote. George Bush, running for re-election, got 29. And I got 61. So I decided, this town's too small for someone like me. I'm going to run for the Senate, right? Go ahead, take it on. I can beat anybody. Another Democratic incumbent. So I took him on. This Democratic incumbent had just won a race 3 years prior in a special election to fill a vacancy. He beat the two-term governor of Pennsylvania, Republican, who was the Attorney General, Dick Thornburgh, under George Bush. His campaign was run by none other than James Carville and Paul Begala. And so I ran against the author of Hillary Care in the Senate, that's who he was, and the campaign run, I ran against Begala and Carville. The best the Democrats had to offer in a state with almost 1 million more Democrats than Republicans. I won. I was one of 2 Republicans to defeat a Democrat that election cycle, just 2. 6 years later, after authoring welfare reform and getting it through the United States Senate, managing the bill, after fighting for multiple pro-life bills, after fighting for reductions in taxes, after fighting for Social Security reform in Pennsylvania, the second oldest state in the country per capita, I ran for re-election. No chance. Every race, all the media, no chance. Can't win. Fluke. And that's what they get. Oh, he's just a fluke. He's just a fluke. He's just a fluke. Ran for re-election. George Bush lost the state of Pennsylvania in 2000 by 5. I won it by 6. The only Republican to win a race, conservative Republican to win a race in a state that Bush lost.